in a company as a cloud engineer, people expect you to know why certain things are done. Anybody can Google things and anybody can configure an instance, but that's not your job. Your job is to educate people. Your job is to tell them why they would use a certain thing somewhere. So this should help with certification, not so much on the associate, but a lot on the professional certification, but that's not my goal. So the biggest thing we are going to talk about in this training is about cattle versus pets. So that should tell you if you should be taking this course or not. I'm kidding. We would discuss the storage in a lot of detail. We'll discuss what AMIs are, snapshot are, EBS, EFS, uh, internal disk, external disk. Uh, then we'll discuss the various instance types, and we'll discuss a lot of things which don't really appear on exams or get talked a lot about, but are extremely critical. Uh, and this is the concept of pets. These are all my spoiled rotten dogs, and they cost a lot of money. They destroy my stuff, but they're also cute. Manny, Copper, Monster, Milo, Zeta, and Ori. Now, even though these guys are a lot of trouble, they cannot be replaced. Like, I cannot get another Manny. Manny is Manny. And that's the concept of a pet. Like, they cannot be replaced by the exact same thing. You can get another pet, but it's never going to be the same idiot that has lived with you through his life. Now, cattle, on the other hand, I mean, there are people who are in love with cattle, but in general, all of these cows look the same. All of them have the yellow tags, and if it comes to replacing, you can replace any one of them and you wouldn't know the difference. Uh, and this is what we need in the cloud. We don't need pets in the cloud. We need cattle that can be easily replaced. And why and how, we will talk about it uh, over the rest of this training. So the biggest concept here to understand with cattle and pets is stateless and stateful. So what stateless means, these guys are not holding on to something special that we would need in the event that they go away. And that's why they can be replaced so easily. While the stateful means these guys hold something of importance that cannot be replaced with something else. Uh, well, in this case, they are not going to be replaceable at all, but in computers, we can replace them, but it involves a lot of work. Illustrating the same concept a little further, this is a nice and shiny MacBook Pro, which I can get from the store. As long as I have not used it, this is cattle. Like, I can break this computer, get another one, break that one, get another one. Sure, it costs money, but it's possible. Like, there is no effort involved except for spending money. And now this is my machine, which is pretty old. My kids have broken it, but this machine has all my personal data. And so this is my pet. If I lose this machine, it's going to be a lot of trouble for me to recreate this machine. I have all the backups, but I'm going to have to get a computer. I'm going to have to restore the backups. I'm going to configure everything. So that's the difference between a cattle and a pet. The cattle can be replaced easily, and the pet is very difficult to replace. And this is the most important concept while working in the cloud. And the rest of the training, we're going to talk about why and how to implement uh, cattle and not go the pets route. That's all I want to cover in this chapter, and get ready for the next ones.